What's going on, YouTube, fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of Hood Tales, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story and all the details in the case. For the day one, fam, y'all already know it's all love. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Oh yeah, feel free to share the channel with your peoples. Everybody is welcome. With that being said, let's get right into the story. When we meet new people in life, at first, we really don't know who they are. Everybody has an agent or representative of themselves who they introduce to people when they just meet. Not exactly that they are lying, it's more out of protection because you don't know where the relationship or friendship is going to go. And the last thing you want to do is give out permanent information to a person that's temporary in your life. But if you make a real connection, the mask should eventually come off and you open up. Some people will put everything out there once they trust you enough and know y'all are rocking. But others hold back. It could be for personal reasons, fear of judgment, or to finesse an individual and make them believe that you are something you are not. It's a lot of chameleons out here. What I mean by that is they sit around different people, observe the room, listen, then based off that, they camouflage their real selves and become what they think everybody wants them to be. Now you are in a relationship or friendship with somebody who is playing a game. Some people go years believing the trail of lies and deception until the real person reveals themselves because people can't pretend but for so long. But others peep game a lot faster, knowing in their mind 2 + 2 = 4 every time, not 6. And if you do pull a person's card who thought they were getting over on you and you believe them, you never know what their reaction will be. Some hate to be exposed to the point they will do something drastic. And on this episode of Hood Tales, we'll be taking it to Pontiac, Michigan to discuss the case of a woman who lost it in an evil way when her boyfriend found out who she really was. Back in 2016, 34-year-old William Bell was living life in Pontiac. The single bachelor had made a good life for himself, and he did that all on his own. A professional photographer who took pride in his work and seeing the beauty in nature and people, his work spoke for itself. William also had a beautiful home on Lydia Lane in Pontiac. One day, he would meet a woman, at the time 32-year-old Marita Talley, but at first, she didn't lead off with her real name. She gave William an alias and also told him she was fresh to the area and had been down on her luck and was homeless. William, being a kind-hearted dude, felt bad for Marita, and as they became quick friends, he offered the young lady a room in his home, as he had more than enough space. And of course, after that, the friendship quickly blossomed into a relationship. As William introduced his new girlfriend to his family, they were happy for him. But after hearing her backstory, some grew suspicious of the woman. For one, she had a brand new Cadillac truck, which the family felt, how was she homeless but riding in a brand new car? She had a bunch of expensive purses, shoes, and over 50 wigs. It seemed Marita could look like a different woman every day. They pulled William up on this, but he thought they was just geeking and he brushed it off. But his family had a funny feeling. As time went on, William became concerned after finding multiple IDs in the house and other documents with different names on them. One saying Marita Talley. He decided to do a background check, not knowing the now love of his life by that name. And what he found had the man shocked. Marita had multiple charges in Chicago and Detroit, felonies for felonious assault on a correctional officer, selling her body for pay to play, and right before William met her, he found out she had just been released from prison. Feeling like he didn't know his girlfriend and who she really was, William confronted her with his findings. Now it was 2 years later after they met, now 2018. She brushed it off as not wanting to be defined by her past and not wanting him to judge her. But William wasn't trying to hear it. He told his girl he think they needed to go their separate ways. She agreed and stated, just give me a few weeks and I'll be out the house. William and Marita went to his family house for dinner. He made an announcement stating that they were choosing to go their separate ways and he brought her there to say the final goodbyes. She stood up hugged everybody, and said, "Yes, we are done, but I will forever love William." They left for the night, and everybody thought that was that. But on May 11th, local police received a call of a woman stating she just shot her boyfriend. While on the call, more shots rang out. As she stated, he is still moving, and he reached for the gun. When they responded to the scene, it was William's house, and Marita was standing on the porch. She told police she had shot William over 11 times. When they found him, he was sitting upright on the couch with a water bottle between his legs, looking like he was ambushed. It seemed like it was done with the man's own gun, as police searched the home and found the drawer full of ammunition with the gun missing. It was no struggle, and at first, Marita never stated she was attacked. So she was taken into custody, charged with first-degree murder and other charges. As Williams' family got the news, they were devastated. One of his aunts said the first time she met the young lady, she knew something was off. She was evil and had the devil in her. Other family members said they knew she wasn't right as well. As the case made its way to court, it was described as a man who took in a woman not knowing who she really was. And once he found out, she felt exposed, and before she just left, she wanted to let it be known that she wasn't the one who you just broke up with and took Williams' life. As witnesses and victims from her previous cases showed up to testify, Marita decided she would take the stand on her own defense. She told the court the day of the shooting, William wanted to go to the store to buy some liquor. She claimed over time he had become a mean drunk and talked crazy to her all the time. She claimed he said, "Get my gun out the drawer," and which she did. She gave it to the man, then he went to the store. She said when he got back, they started listening to music and drinking, but his demeanor soon changed. She claimed the man started cussing her out and then pulled out his gun and aimed it at her. That's when she said a struggle ensued and she got the gun and shot the man. But nobody bought that story, including the jury. And in the end, they found Marita guilty of first-degree premeditated hit, and she was sentenced to life in prison. Rest in peace to William. I send my prayers and condolences to his family. Bro had a career, his own crib, and ran across a snake in hills. I think that was Shorty's MO because she was decent looking. She would prey on men looking for companionship. And I feel like William probably was the best guy she caught as far as what he had going on in life for himself. And when he found out who she really was and wanted to move on, she decided, "I would rather go back to prison than to let you go be happy." But I want to know y'all thoughts on this situation. And have you yourself ever met a person that lied about who they were or were in a relationship with somebody like that? If so, how did you find out and how did it play out? Let me know in the comments. And remember, we got to succeed, not to fail, so we won't be just another hood tale. Yeah, man, this was a crazy story. Rest in peace to William. I definitely send my prayers and condolences to his family. But I ain't going to talk too much more about this one. Y'all leave it in the comments. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. It's another episode of Hood Tales. It's your boy Tony 2 times. Love, fam. I'm out.